Welcome to the So What box, where we help you discover the fun and creativity of sewing and improve your sojo. My name's Taylor, and today we are going to be learning how to make a mesh beach bag. And let's get started. These are the supplies that you will need to get out of your So What box. The first thing that we're going to do is find the center of the long piece of webbing and the center of the long sides of the mesh. Match up the centers on the one side of the mesh and measure in about 4 inches. Then we're going to pin that all the way across the whole side of mesh at 4 inches in from the edge. Moving on to the other side of the mesh, we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to butt up the 2 ends of the webbing in the center. Time to make a pocket! Go ahead and choose which color of fabric you want to use for the pocket on your bag. Measure the width between the 2 outside edges of the black pieces of webbing. This will be the width of your pocket piece. Then decide how tall you want your pocket to be. I decided I wanted my pocket to be about 10 inches tall. Then add 2 inches to that. Use the dimensions that you just measured to cut out a rectangle or square, depending on your measurements, from the color of fabric that you decided to use for your pocket. Then once it's ironed flat, you're going to iron over 1/2 of an inch on the bottom side of the fabric. Make sure that you iron it over to the wrong side of the fabric, meaning you should have the right side of the fabric face down on your ironing board. And then iron over 1 inch on the top edge of the fabric. Then you're going to fold that over 1 more inch and iron again, and then sew along that fold. Now, if you would like, you can customize your pocket so that your bag will be a one-of-a-kind. In order to do so, you will want to get some ribbon or lace and lay it down in the pattern that you would like to have it on your pocket. Make sure that you cut the edges after the edges of the pocket and then sew in place. Customized or not, it's now time to place our pocket. So we're going to put the top of the pocket about 4 inches down from the top of the bag. We're also going to use the handles, which are these webbing pieces, to hide the raw edges of the side of the pocket and finish that off. So you're going to lay this down, unpin that part of the webbing, and put it back over the top of the side of the pocket, pinning it in place. When we sew this all together, we're going to go down each side of the webbing on each side and also across the bottom of the pocket. If you forget to go across the bottom of the pocket, anything you put in that pocket will fall out. Once that's sewn, you're going to fold the right sides of your bag together. This means that the pocket will be on the inside for now. Match up the top corners and then use either pins or sewing clips to hold this together and sew down both sides. Now we need to create the bottom of the bag. We're going to do this by sewing perpendicular to the side seams of the bag. Go ahead and put your hand in the bag and fold the corners of the bottoms out as shown in this video. I am using these clips to hold this bag in place, and then I will sew perpendicular to the side seams. The last step is to turn your project right side out. Once you push down the bottom corners, you can totally see an awesome mesh beach bag. I hope that you had so much fun, and I hope that you're looking forward to the next project that came in your Sew What box this month. Go ahead and watch the next video in this playlist, and you will learn how to make a pair of sunglasses cases.